I get person.
Here we go.
All right, turn the camera on. And we're back. This we're calling this extras.
That would be dope.
So, Khaled puts out an album called God Did, which means
We the best.
no, he didn't say that. He said
sorry.
God did.
God did.
And Hove did. And everybody speculated about came out was like, yo, he had the best Hove verse in years. How do you feel about the Hove verse?
I can't lie to you, and I'm a big Hove fan. You know when niggas
Yeah.
start saying shit like that, you know it's gonna go downhill from there.
Yeah. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan
But-
of it. I have black friends. But Hove did not impress me. I love Hove, but sometimes I feel like as fans, and this is what a lot of people was saying online, I feel like we just be so hyped to hear Hove sometimes. I feel like Hove could have been like, he could have been talking about the fucking elements, just random shit. And niggas be like,
he could have hit it like weather, rain, yeah.
I'm just like, and then,
Rain, sun, snow.
oh shit, Hove is talking about the planets and the installations. Like, I just feel like, and funny, a lot of it is very high class billionaire talk. Sometimes I listen,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, I mean, yeah,
over
yeah, you got a point.
Way over my head.
I mean, I thought it was bad with Hove. I mean, not bad, but I thought it was interesting when Hove had verses where he actually came about and said stuff like, you know, it was like, whoa, you talking about paintings and artists and shit
Yeah,
like that. Like,
I remember you saying
you're out of my lane now. I don't know about this. I had to go to a Basquiat show to see his work. You know what I mean? I had to take the whole fam to Basquiat. We had to really do that.
What happened to
'cause
the blueprint?
I
What
had to
happened to
catch
the
up.
blueprint?
I'm just catching up. I'm 3 years behind. Like,
Yeah.
I'm 3 albums behind a nigga. Like, so, with the whole verse, it was cool, but it wasn't like Khaled hyped it.
He hyped it.
I mean,
But he does that
was
with
on
everything.
Drink Champs. He was talking heavy talk. This is the best J verse in years.
Yeah.
And I mean, and also, and like I was telling you off after we stopped the actual podcast, that this verse is actually pretty good, but the
is good.
breakdown of it in the audiobook that came out today on Spotify
seen that,
about it,
yep.
I started listening to it, and you know, it starts off with the Minister Farrakhan, the Minister Farrakhan.
Why you had to?
The Minister.
Okay.
I always respect
Respect.
that man. He's talking about, you know, he's being interviewed and the guy asks him about how he went to Nigeria, the most corrupt country in the world. He's like, how dare you judge Nigeria? It's 35 years old. America's 225 years old at this time.
Yeah.
And y'all have done way worse than corruption in fucking Nigeria did.
Speak about it.
Hard statement.
That's a hard
How
information right
dare
there.
you? He's like,
Yeah.
black people got the right to vote 30 years ago. Like, how could you judge another nation on being corrupt when y'all are just the most corrupt? I was like, oh,
That's true stuff.
Shit's hard.
True stuff, true stuff.
But then, you know, it goes into detail about what he meant on the verses, what he talked about, you know, the billionaires that he mentioned.
That was a dope one. Because that's real talk. Like, you got 3, and then if you add LeBron gonna get there. So I like stuff like that. That's dope because you see it.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, but like, to me, it was just a cool verse.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see the historic value into it so far like you. I didn't want to say it, but I was just like, I'm just going to
It wasn't the cool thing to say at the time, but I did say I was like, I wasn't impressed. Again, I love Hove. I hold Hove to a higher standard than the random artist.
I went back and started listening to his discography to figure out, maybe see, and I'm like, nah.
Favorite verse of Hove. If one that just pops up, that in your first.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Reasonable Doubt. So the Evils, the one he did with Irv, whoa, fuck.
22 Tools?
No, fuck no. I mean, that wasn't trash. That was an ill lyricism.
He's like, fuck no on that one.
That was ill lyricism and all. But it was just like, nah, I'm not bumping that. Like, yo, y'all need to start smoking reefer. And they called it reefer for very weird. It was just very weird for somebody to call it weed.
That's the early 90s.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So I'm looking this up. But yeah, go ahead. Like, literally, best verse, whole verse.
Something in the blueprint. I'm trying to.
Blueprint,
I would
can
say
see. Is it the one against Eminem?
the one against Nas.
Oh, God. Why?
Takeover. Takeover. I don't know that. Every time that's the one that comes up right now. I love. There's probably millions of verses that I really like. Freaking
Can I Live?
Can I Live?
The whole shit.
Yeah.
The whole song. That shit is amazing. That's what I said. Irv actually did the beat. I didn't even know that. Irv got it crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Irv got some. He got some hits under his belt. So outside of him doing corny shit, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, corny shit. I think it was corny.
What's corny about it? He's talking about his relationship.
And I. Again, not we know we ain't got.
That's what he thought.
But I respect that he's being true about it. In his we got to hear.
How is he being true?
Well, he's speaking about. He's talking about something that has happened. I don't know how we haven't got her.
We're never gonna get that.
We're never gonna get it. She's on the beach. She's living her best life.
I don't care. Yeah. I'm walking away from fuck shit.
And she's when I like to see her walk away.
As far as Jay verses, I can go to the Blueprint. You can pick any song on that. I mean, make a song cry. Deep.
Yeah. Oh my god.
To
Love Me. I love that record.
Yeah, it's so many songs. I mean, but for me, his hardest two songs. The Evils, when he's explaining how him and his man was, oh my God. That shit is brilliant. I thought it was amazing when I heard, what's the name? Evil D?
Friend of Foe 2, I love.
Friend of Foe 2, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, I heard Evil D play that over the radio. I had it taped, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is The Evils? This shit is hard. Like, what the fuck? I was like, shit. I mean, I literally taped it on the radio, like, what the fuck? Jay Z to this?
Nigga with the Hawaiian sofa. That's how he was saying. Because
the Hawaiian sofa, nigga.
After Biggie died and Hov kind of started to niggas, I guess because of his style before that, people was like, what the fuck? Because even when that reasonable, niggas is like, what the fuck is this? Like, not in a bad way, but like, that's the nigga that Rockefeller nigga? Like, he wasn't even Rockefeller.
Mostly he was known as Jazzo's man.
Jazzo's man, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, like.
Flat top? Why you sure? Ooh, that style wasn't.
That didn't age well.
Nah, it didn't.
That didn't age well.
Although I do like the one he did it on backstage. As soon as I grab it, I eat it like a savage.
Oh, yeah.
I want my pizza.
You see, he still has it, but he slowed it down to where. Yep. But it was good.
Yeah,
he's a good guy. He's a rapper. He's good. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
But just that being a verse of the decade, they already cut.
One of my dude Lou Gates, my man, who actually listens. Friend, he loves this.
Oh, Lou, I know him.
Podcast.
Yeah.
He thinks Jadakiss verse, the interlude, is his favorite on the album, and I was like, damn, that's a good one. I can't.
That is really good.
And he was in the hood. It's funny. Killer sent me a picture of Khaled in the hood.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he really in the.
Oh, yeah, he was out there.
He was on the crate and
all
all
that.
that.
Right there, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jada's good out there.
Jada was right there, you know.
That's my guy.
But as far as God did, I listened to J.I.D.'s album.
Very good.
Pretty good album.
Pretty
good album.
Very good.
And it was very nice to see that Khaled acknowledged that another person, a young dude that came out with his album, said, yo, J.I.D. said it right.
That's a beautiful.
Hopefully I'll be on the next one. I was like, wow.
That was a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
That was a lot
compared to what happened last time with Tyler, Creator.
Yeah.
This was a good.
And I hated that because they both phenomenal artists. And
different genres, I feel like. Almost, not different genres. It all hip-hop, but it's just that different styles. Like, people always forget that, when Rakim was out, it was also Kid and Play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and then Kid and Play was the lighthearted stuff, and it was Rakim.
Yeah. Which is so hard because Rakim is in my top 5 all time. But I was talking to somebody about it, and people kind of, as years go, people's top 5s change, and it evolves because music that is in your time. Sometimes it's hard to put people that's before your time. Mm-hmm. He's before my time, but I always put him up because he kind of patterned MCing for the rest
of the group
of hip hop to date. But if you listen back now, you like that doesn't. To some people, it doesn't age well. To me, it does. But it's great that you brought him up because God MC is like. But then you have Kid and Play, Nice and Smooth. You have both.
Whoa.
You didn't fuck with Nice and Smooth?
Whoa. There was some lyrics going on in Nice and Smooth.
No, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Smooth B? Whoa.
But Smooth B more than Greg. Well, Greg Nice had some bars too.
He was all right.
He was
Smooth B, son.
My life's like
And he looked like the shooter that was over there on Farmers. He was getting busy.
Say less.
He was getting busy on Farmers.
We said too
This
much.
is extras. Just don't go on the podcast. But yo, son was nice. Son.
He busy being from the block.
It was a dude in my neighborhood right on Farmers. He used to hang around. I do not remember his name. And funny thing, I was listening to Smooth B. I was listening to Smooth C recently, and I was like, yo, whatever happened to that nigga? He was a barber up on. I'm not gonna lie, he was a barber up on fucking Hillcrest, right across the barbershop across Hillcrest. But one day, first shootout I ever seen live, this nigga came out the weed spot and was blasting. And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
no. He didn't say, yo.
Be notorious.
My life is like shooting notorious.
I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
That's wild.
But yeah, no, but Smooth C was nice.
Smooth B was nice. He was nice.
Yeah,
but they saw them as a fun. I wouldn't say they would be in that kid and play, but almost
he was
in that kid
spitting
and play.
5% of bars in there, and like still on the beat of everything that was going. Nah, I give him a lot of credit. I mean, I'm listening back now. I'm listening to what he was speaking about. Knowledge is infinite. I live in notorious. He was spitting some
the
shit.
5% was great for hip hop, and I'm not saying it because I don't follow 5% teachings, but I felt it was great for hip hop and somewhat to the black community. I would say in like the hood, because I felt like it gave niggas a level of like discipline to really like do knowledge and have something. Especially a lot of niggas coming home from prison and things like it gave them something to believe in that kept them where being smart wasn't a bad thing.
No, yeah.
Like having knowledge of self and being able. So I never followed the teachings, but like I know that
I studied some of the teachings.
Funny because E practices 5%. I don't know if still, but I know No. Oh. My man Lou. Not Pearl. Shout out Pearl.
I was in Pearl, nigga.
Down go those Cowboys. True Cowboy fan. Shout out to Pearl.
Oh, no. I was like, nah, I see that nigga eat a bacon sandwich.
Nigga eat a bacon sandwich. How you gonna put it? Nigga eat a turkey, egg, and cheese.
I'm about to go get him. He lying. That nigga's lying.
He's swanning it up at the bodega.
Nigga put extra bacon on
That's
shit.
when you know. That's when you find out the nigga that in your neighborhood that was like super like religious. Like, oh, you back on that shit again. He's like, I tried, man. You know.
The funny thing, back in the day, speaking of our 5% teachers, there was a nigga that was in my neighborhood. Yo, he would walk up to you and be like, yo, what's today's lesson? You was walking on the Ave and this nigga saw you and you presented yourself and like carried your, it was something that you had to have that made you feel like, that showed that you was 5% before he actually acknowledged.
Copy that.
And I think sometimes he pick and choose. I don't think he's gonna pick and choose. He just walked those people that heard somebody say, hey, yo, God. And he'd be like, so you God? Yo, what's today's lessons? And if you didn't have that lesson right, and you'd be like, yo, what?
Knuckle up.
Boom!
Yeah.
Like he
I heard
was
that
just
was a special.
instant goal.
That was a special.
So yeah, I don't know how we got this here.
I don't know how we got
here from Ho's verse, but Wolf just walked back in like, yo, what the fuck are they talking about?
This shit got mad
Hov
deep.
did, but Hov also has a lot of lyrics about the teachings too. So
yeah, he definitely sprinkled a lot of different things in there. But I'm not impressed, but it doesn't say that he doesn't have a chance to try again. You know, as I would say in David.
He's done.
No, he always say he's done.
No, I'm just saying like 444 was probably the best work we'll probably get out. I think after that
in the contemporary times.
Yeah. And I mean also because it had a theme. I always feel like Jay-Z's albums with themes.
Yeah.
American Gangster. Fucking great.
People don't talk about it. That's
great
a fucking
album.
Oh my God.
Great fucking
I have that like in my top 3.
When he has a theme, it seemed like recently he has to have a theme. Like, I gotta be mad. Or I gotta be going through something with my wife.
I'm sad.
Like, if he has a theme, it seems like it just goes up a notch.
I hate elevators now. Trigger. Beyonce's album came out.
Yes.
People been having hot takes about her. And I like the album. I like it.
I was mad. So this is what happened. We driving.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, I need something to keep me up.
Okay.
I'm going to put on the Beyonce album. Let's try it. My girl's like, no, I don't want to hear the Beyonce album. You bugging. This is on the way down.
Turned to the side like that too.
And went to sleep on me. So now I'm sitting there like, yo, I ain't got shit to listen to. I can't listen to the Beyonce album. This is fucked up. On the way back,
Okay.
since we drove straight from Orlando back to Jersey,
Okay.
it was the longest day ever. Like, yo, I started at 6 a.m. I didn't get out the car till like 3. Somewhere in the middle, I say, fuck you. I'm going to listen to Beyonce. I want to see what all the hype everybody, because everybody at the time that week it came out, everybody's posting.
Always.
So I'm like, yo, I got to listen to this shit. This shit sounds mad interesting. I like that music. I love club music. So I'm like, I got to
I
listen.
didn't know that about you.
Oh, yeah.
Just find that out.
Follow me.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel
Follow
about that.
me.
I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't know that up to now.
Follow Me is one of my favorite songs. But anyway, so
That's a black barbecue special.
so then we on the way back, I start playing it, and all of a sudden I just see like her hivedom just start coming out. She's just knocking her head like, oh my God, this is phenomenal. Oh, this is
No.
great. Oh yeah. I'm like, yo, my nigga, when I wanted to play it.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Christ, it's not today, Christ.
Yo, make me call you out name, bitch.
No.
When I wanted to play it on the way down, when I was dead ass tired, you didn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Now I'm playing it on some, and it's like, oh my God, this is great.
Woke up from the sleep.
Bring that back. Yeah.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Nah, DJ.
On song 2, bring it back.
You the DJ
I'm
too.
like, yo.
Bring it back.
I'm like, yo, I can't do this.
That's wild. That's
but
wild.
yo,
The
it
album's
was great.
good.
The album's very good. Now,
However,
oh shit.
I was speaking
No.
to some people, and every time I say that, I don't want to say the people's names. I don't want people to
Say
get
it.
hurt. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't want none of that beehive heat.
No beehive heat. But he was like, one of my friends said he felt Beyonce was overrated. And I was like, okay, hot take, you might not feel her music. But then kind of said to the effect, when A. Marie came out, that person said he felt that she stole her style, and she's been just jacking styles since. I was like, I don't necessarily agree, but it's something to think about. Wouldn't be the first time it happened. So then it made me think about all the samples stuff she had with this album, as far as this joint with Khalees. And there was another record that she sampled.
Oh yeah,
from, there was a couple, and it's been happening. People sample music all the time. But just that whole thing, and I don't know how you feel about Khalees having it. A. Marie. There's something that get me. A. Marie was up. Yeah. Remember that song? So many things I want to do. That song, what? She got some joints, and she is a looker. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that's the thing. Baby, I love you.
Yo, you get yourself.
I know.
You just itch. You trying to itch yourself out the house, right? You trying to throw yourself out?
I'm trying to get us some bag.
Are you trying to throw yourself out in the streets?
Nigga, I'm gonna be homeless. Just put the money. And then I was like, I never thought about it. Not to say I'm not saying I agree with it, but I wanted to bring it up during this, because I was like, because I was like, maybe other people feel that way. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much a phenomenal album we thought it was, I think it was a good album. I'll have no issues with it. But I was like, damn, I don't know how people view it. Because remember when she had the issue with Carrie Hilson, da-da-da.
I just looked up her name.
Never seen
I
her.
wanted to talk about it. I just saw a movie about her. It's called For the Love of Money.
Okay.
And
It's
I feel
about her?
It's not about her. It's just a regular movie.
Okay.
Black Atlanta movie. Oh wow. She made that comment about Beyonce, and I just totally forgot her name.
She's like Judy from Family Matters. She went upstairs, never seen her. I never seen her
when
again.
I seen her, I was like, yo, I feel like I know her face or somewhere. Yo, I had to literally look up the cast and be like, yo, that's Carrie Hilson.
The thing is, Carrie Hilson was up. Like, she was a writer, she could sing. She was on her way.
She made that comment.
You made the comment, Beyonce, bye-bye. I don't know if they said the same thing about Sierra. Sierra
never made a comment. Sierra never made a comment about Beyonce.
Comparisons.
Now,
but I'm just like,
now the chick, what's her name? The one that fucked Tupac. What's her name? Her mother was named Frankie.
Keisha Cole.
Yes, Keisha Cole. Matter of fact, she did. I think it was either Tupac she slept with, or no, I definitely know it's Prodigy. Prodigy's had it in his book.
Okay.
That he slept with. But anyway, her, same thing. She made a comment. Ain't been the same.
She made a comment about Beyonce?
I believe so. Yeah, a lot of women try that, like, hey, sometimes you aim for the top. But like, I don't feel like, I never feel like Beyonce stole somebody's style.
But if she,
The only
if
person
she
I know that
borrowed,
stole somebody's style, it's just a song.
No.
It's an R&B song. She got maybe have the similar writers.
I'm even
'Cause
talking
also-
about the style of like kind of like that disco kind of songs.
That's
No, but not for this album. I'm talking
Well-
about when at that time when Amy Marie was out and when Beyonce was
maybe
out.
that
at the
was
same
the
time.
sound at the time.
It could have been. Again, I don't agree
I still
necessarily.
don't know what song similar to Beyonce sounds like that.
I don't know if. No, there's some that joint she did with Jay-Z when he first.
That shit.
No, there was another one. Tell me what you got. No, she's not on that one. Wrong example.
Sing it again, sir.
What do you
Come again?
What do you with your like? What?
You knew what I was talking about.
I thought that was Pornhub. I thought that was a porno.
Yo.
I thought that was a porno.
I don't know
like,
why
what kind of
people.
Pornhub
Why
song is
people
that?
associate Pornhub music on people? Because that shit. Yo, I saw the Instagram dude was like, "Yo, man, I'm about to go to bed," and then he had the speaker in the living room,
yeah.
and the Pornhub sound came on. And I didn't know the joke because I was like, I'd never been to Pornhub, and he was like, and someone was like, "Yo, all right, my bad." Like I didn't know I was still connected to the speaker.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So my thing is, it's funny. This is a sidebar. 'Cause I know this is getting us to something else. Somebody was saying the other day, yo, it was like one of his takes, like, yo, man, when they stopped playing music in porno, that shit, the game changed. And I was sitting there, I was like, yo, you right. And I was like, Fritz, you watch too much porn. Because I was like,
I didn't even notice they turned the music off.
yeah.
There's no more music in porn?
Not really. The early 2000s, like the Pinky, Cherokee, niggas would play me. I'm like, oh, come on. Can we get to the love making?
Oh, no. Back then, they was playing like beats. It was like young producers on there like, yo, I got a hot beat for the porn.
Brian Pumper nigga rap before. That was funny. The nigga would do a whole video with the chain spinning. Niggas like this for the first 15 minutes. And then like 15 minutes later, he meet a chick as he's walking in. Like porno fucking storylines was horrible. Let's talk about that. I don't know how we got here from
I have no idea.
Beyonce.
A. Marie and Beyonce. Anyway,
Whoever.
I feel like Beyonce album's great. I do recognize that she's the best person in R&B. I mean, she's great. I would love to go see a concert. I would love. I just
You
don't
gonna take out a loan for that?
I don't
nigga?
want to deal with the fans. I just like. I want to be like a section where it's like, oh, this is the conservative group.
What if we Mumz and Fritzo have fans? Because I feel like that's usually what people don't like about the artist. Not necessarily the artist. Their fans are so just like fucking obnoxious.
No, when I went to Justin Timberlake concert, and yeah, sidebar, I went to Justin Timberlake concert one time.
I don't know how I feel about that. Yo, even Wolf laughing inside like, yo, cut his mic off.
My bad. I just got the tickets on the low, and I was like, hey, I kind of like his songs. It's all right. And then I was like, I had a 14-year-old girl with the lungs of the fucking, I don't know, she was like a fucking, the whole concert.
Yeah.
The whole, I mean, from when he walked out until he left. And
Like, bitch, can I listen to this
5
song?
minutes after he left, she was still yelling, ah! Like, I'm like, we are far. Like, I didn't purchase these tickets. Now, when I went to go see Jamie Foxx and what's her name? Fantasia, didn't have that problem.
Nice.
I was in the conservative area. Like,
Fact-
Clyde Davis behind me.
Fantasia side note.
Only person that was
Yeah,
weird that was there was a nigga from the Bronx that used to be part of Dipset. What's his name?
Mike Stone.
No, he was part of Dipset.
Part of Dipset.
Darth-
Oh, Hell Rel.
Yes. Hell Rel.
I
was
love Hell Rel
different.
shit, too.
Hell
Yeah,
Rel
Hell
was
Rel.
different. I was like, at first, I didn't even recognize him. I was like, he was like, yo, Jamie, sing this song, son. And I was like, whoa, this nigga's kind of tough over there. Like, yo, I see Gail right over here, and I'm like, yo, for some reason, I got mad close tickets. I was like, yo, I don't even think I should be over here.
I feel like Frank Lucas when he's at the basketball, at the fight.
The Fantasia kept looking at me like, yo, who is he? Like, he's right here. Like, this guy gotta be
He
somebody.
gotta be somebody. Is that Mum from
I had
Mumz
like a
and Fritzo
dress suit and
podcast?
flags on. Like, I was dressed from work. It was just, yo, it was
Imagine he
fucking.
pulled you on stage like the Janet Jackson shit. When the nigga was getting the dub from Janet Jackson. Yo, Janet Jackson's a wild out. What if somebody pull you up on stage? You with your lady?
The nigga pulled me up.
for
There'd be a
her birthday
nigga that pulled me up on stage.
No, I'm talking. Oh, my bad.
At this size.
No, I'm talking about the artist. I mean, what
They
if
be
an
a
artist,
strong ass nigga. Oh, you
if an
brown
artist
ass
pull you
all
up there?
nigga.
Yo, that's OD. That's OD. Arnold Schwarzenegger put get on stage.
Like what, female artists pull you on stage?
Pull you on stage and like Nicki Minaj and have you on a chair. Like how can you and it's like your lady's like birthday or anniversary. This is tickets you bought for her.
That was a birthday gift too. The Jamie Foxx shit.
Oh wow.
And Fantasia just literally kicked off her shoes, kept just looking at me and singing at me. I was like, yo, she really looking at me? And I'm like, who's behind me? And I was like, oh, fucking Clyde Davis. That's why.
Singing to you, Clyde?
Yeah, you trying to get another record there, I know.
Shout out.
But man, yo, I don't know how we got here. But yeah.
So at the end of this segment, Mumz is saying that Fantasia has a thing for him. That's what I got from that story.
Gangsta Boo definitely tried to shoot her shot.
Gangsta Boo?
Yeah.
Damn, I used to like Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo shot a shot.
3-6.
She stared at me like I was meat. I never felt that uncomfortable.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was a man.
It was weird.
Right there.
It was weird. I was like, oh.
No,
she's getting interviewed and she just doing like this, like hovering, like, yo, where this thing going? Like, what are you doing? Like,
damn.
And I was like, looking around like, I don't know, she ain't looking at
her. She looking at the plate.
Like, should I mod her somebody or something? She think I'm a cousin?
Yo, dudes, we so fucking dumb. So dudes are so naive.
I don't know how to take a comment for a woman. Like, yo, oh wow, you look really nice. Thank you. Like, I never know how to respond. So now, when it happened, I was like, yo, she must be looking at somebody else. I think I saw somebody in the hallway.
There's a porter over here cleaning up.
Crunchy, we talking to Crunchy Black. She's over there talking to somebody like, yo, Crunch, yo. Trying to get like.
Tap that nigga right there.
Yeah, I'm like, you must be talking to somebody else. All right.
I did get this shirt from Banana Republic. This is nice.
I did work out before I came to AC3. It was really nice. I lost a couple pounds.
The book will be out next spring.
But yeah, all right. Thanks for watching Extras. It was random. This is all random. We off the top.
No sponsors either.
All right. Yo, thanks. Later.
Yeah.